Everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on the BYU Iowa State game coming up this Saturday, October the 25th of 2025, and that's coming up right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back to Just Justin. I am currently here in St. George, Utah. We got the nice looking of the red rocks. Let's take a look at it really quick. We got the nice views of the mountains right here, the red rocks. We are currently here at Tuacahn. We're watching some plays right now. We're seeing Little Mermaid today. So right now, BYU is currently number 11 in the country at 7-0, and Iowa State is currently not ranked. All right, so BYU is 4-0 in conference right now, and Iowa State is 2-2. Now, last time Iowa State and BYU played was back in 2023, actually November of 2023. I think it was November 11th, and Iowa State kind of came away with that game, 45-13. So they kind of kicked BYU's butt. All right, but right now, so BYU is in part of their tough schedule right now. So we've got Utah last week, which we beat 24-21. Well, we didn't beat them, but BYU beat them 24-21. Then we have Iowa State. Then we have a bye week, and then we have Texas Tech, and then Cincinnati after that. So Cincinnati currently is ranked number 2 in the conference because they've got 4-0. Okay, we're not sure how it's going to work out the next few weeks with the scores and stuff like that, but we'll keep you on top of that. But BYU and Iowa State. So Iowa State Cyclones, they are a good team, all right? And if you just look at how Iowa State's been playing, yes, they went in the first of the year. They were the top ranking in the Big 12 due to them beating Kansas State in Dublin, Ireland. But since then, they have got about halfway through the pack. I think they're like at number 6 or 7 in the Big 12. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. But so yeah, Iowa State's got some rebuilding to do still, but they are still a good team. All right. So is BYU going to walk in there like, oh, we're going to take this on, we're just going to wipe the map, you know, we're going to wipe the floor with them? No. Because look at Utah. Barely beat Utah. We barely beat Arizona. That was in double overtime. And then West Virginia, it was a tight game against West Virginia. And Utah, on the other hand, they beat West Virginia really super bad. So that's A on Utah, right? But no, Iowa State and BYU, that's going to be a good game there in Ames. It's a 1:30 kickoff, Mountain Standard Time, or Mountain Daylight Time, on Fox, one of the Fox Sports, I do believe it is, on one of their channels. So yeah, it's going to be a good game. It's a day game, and BYU usually plays better at night. They have the Empire Cougs, that's what they're called. And it showed last week, and West Virginia and Arizona. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a good game. Iowa State has some business to do. Yeah, BYU's always had a target on their back, just because they are called Brigham Young University and no one likes them because of the Mormons. I mean, come on. Grow up, people. Should I not like Iowa State because they're the Cyclones? I mean, that's dangerous water formation in the Asia Pacific. I mean, come on. But yeah, so BYU gets a bad rap because of their affiliation with a religion, okay? But BYU, yeah, I always say it's like, oh, we got to beat BYU not only because they're number 1 of the conference, number 2 is they're affiliated with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we just don't like BYU, okay? So they've got to come out and make a statement. BYU is going to go in there like, hey, you know, we got to play better, and we've got to beat Iowa State so we can continue on our path to hopefully that championship game here in the Big 12. So yeah, it's a long road for both these teams, but BYU is going to come into Ames 7-0, but they're going to have a problem. Okay, yeah, LJ Martin might have a good game. He got 125 yards. You're like, where did he get all those yards against Utah? Because he wasn't running anywhere. Yeah, he was running. He was just grinding yards out like 5 or 6 at a time. And so that adds up over a while. But you also got Bear who can run it. All right. They've got the speed option. They got the jet sweep. They've got the option. They've got a lot of things they can run with Bear. And Bear's not afraid to run it. I just don't want Bear to get hurt. Okay? I mean, Hillstead's a good quarterback and stuff like that, but we're in a rhythm right now with Bear. The true freshman. Okay? Everybody knows he's a true freshman. In case this is the first time you're tuning into my channel, Bear Brockmeyer is a true freshman. He's number 47 for BYU. Transferred from Stanford, true freshman. But he can run the ball. Our defense is really super good. Now that Kelly is back, he still has, sensitivity in that shoulder. He's not full 100%, but he's playing. And Glasser, he's playing too. He's got, I think, a hurt elbow, but he's playing too. And our defense is pretty good. I mean, they did an interception against Utah. I mean, we've had interceptions throughout the season. That's not a problem. The problem is with our defense is tackling. All right? Is just tackling. Sometimes I don't know if they know how to tackle. They just go for their shoes like, hey, let me look at your shoes. The shoes aren't that classy. Okay, you probably have better shoes than those offensive receivers, okay, or running backs. You just focus on tackling. Make it a clean tackle. No targeting, okay? But yeah, no. BYU and Iowa, they face off at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 2:30 Central Time. And it's going to be a good game. What do you guys think of the game? Do you think it's going to be a close game? Do you think Iowa's going to just come out and dominate there in Ames? Or do you think BYU is going to pull out the win again? Leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate it. Let's go ahead. Let's get this talking. All right? And give the thumbs up if you really like the video here. Here on Just Justin, I do a no niche channel. So it's just random things. It's all about me, all about Just Justin. And so I'll be talking about BYU football. I'll be doing cooking with Justin. I have some random thoughts. I need to get more random thoughts up here. And I talk about carnivore diet. I need to really get back on that, but I just haven't done that yet. So I do apologize. I need to get back in. Life is just stressful and everything like that for me. So, and I like to eat sweets and stuff like that when I'm stressed. Doesn't everybody? But yeah, so this is a no niche channel. So subscribe if you want just random stuff from Justin. Okay, all about Just Justin. Okay, guys. Until the next one, I will see you later. Bye. Oh, and I'll have the review of Iowa State and BYU up on Saturday evening. I'm hoping because it's a 1:30 game. So tune back for that. All right. All right. So I'm just gonna leave you with some views of the here in St. George, up in Ivans. Actually, we're in Ivans, and it's where Toucan's at. But look at those mountains right there.